If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, why do you need to get past your comfort zone, and why does this matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's the thing. Last week I was in San Diego and I was working with founders, entrepreneurs, and people who own businesses or practices. And what we were doing is we were reaching out to companies who might want to sell. And in this process, it was me and another coach, and we were working with this group, and we had leads for them to reach out and call. And so there's a bunch of us sitting around a table, and nobody wanted to make their calls. So they had paid for this event. They had paid to be there. And so me and the other coach, Daniel, said, hey, what's going on? Why are we not making calls? Every single one of us have been in sales. Every single one of us have been in business. You know, at the end of the day, we have things that we need to do to make this happen. And a couple of them said, well, you know, I haven't done anything like this in a long time. And so they paid a good amount of money to be at this event, and like a lot. They paid a lot of money to be at this event. So Daniel and I grabbed our phones and we just started, we grabbed the list from them and said, give us your list. They give us a list, and we started dialing. Hey, Scott, you know, just reached out. And so we paused. Daniel made a call. I made a call. We said, what's the holdup? And they said, hey, look, at the end of the day, this is uncomfortable. We haven't had to do it for a while. And they reiterated what they had already said before. And so we said, great. So here's what we're going to do is the person to my left, grab your phone. So they grabbed their phone. And I said, all right, show me the number. Show me the number. I said, hit dial. They hit dial. And then I said, hold your phone towards me. And they did. And I hit send or dial. And the phone went, and the person went, what do I do? I said, just jump on the phone. And as soon as they jumped on the phone, and they knew the script, they knew what needed to be said, they knew what they needed to do, they just went in right into it. And then so we went around the table and we made sure that everybody volunteered or got voluntold, and the calls got made. And this is why you should join the list. Right here, there's going to be a URL that pops above my head. Type it into a browser. It'll ask for your email address and your name, and put that in there. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not the YouTube channel. So the reason I'm bringing this up, and the reason this is super importante to you, is like even founders, executives, CEOs struggle with taking action. And sometimes they need somebody there to say, hey, look, dude, hey, chick, these are the things that you got to do to make this work. These are the things that you got to do to make this happen. And we really want to make this go for you. We really want to make this work. And I see people at every level, at the beginning, at the middle, at the executive, that struggle with being uncomfortable for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, right? So my question for you is, what can you do today that's going to allow for you to struggle for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes and just get used to that feeling, okay? So I'm going to give you a prime example from my life. I've heard so often that cold showers are the thing that like really get you to go to where you need to be, okay? So I said, okay, this is uncomfortable because I really like being warm. I'm going to forego warm showers. So I go to my water heater and I turn it to off. And so I did that in May. So it's been 5 months, 6 months since I've had hot water in my shower. And it's one of those things where I'm just used to it now. It's cold shower time. It's not that big of a deal. Right. So, you know, for me, I'm not gloating. It was something that I didn't want to do. It's not something that I'm going to do forever because winter is coming, and I do want to take warm showers in the winter. So I'm just going to go turn my water heater back on, and then I am going to, right, I'm going to have hot water. So what can you do today to step outside of your comfort zone for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes? And find a new gear for what you're going to do. That's it. That's the challenge. 5, 10, or 15 minutes. It could be follow-up phone calls. It could be initial reach outs or cold calls. But here's the thing that I have learned. When I make a random phone call, nobody has reached through the phone and hurt me. I have been called some explicit names, which I think is funny. I have been told to do various things with body parts, which I think is every bit as funny too. But what has not happened is nobody's been able to punch me through the phone. Nobody's been able to harm me in any way by me doing my job, my role, and my responsibility. And so I challenge you to do something that's going to be outside of your comfort zone, but make sure, one, that it's legal, and two, it's not going to jeopardize or hurt you. Got to throw some caveats in there for you, okay? You got one of three things to do from here, just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you, my friend, will get an update. Two, hit follow if this is social media. And three, tag or share this with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.